Alright, we are fucking back. We're drinking some White Bluffs Brewing. This one is Nog, Nectar of the Gods IPA. And it says a mouth-watering, semi-hazy IPA with an abundance of Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. It's fucking nice right there. 2017 Washington Beer Awards Gold Medal winner. I remember when I first had this is from my state. The shit was fucking nice. You can see it right there. Due to the success of that IPA, it made its way around the state pretty well. Now it's like kind of a easily attainable option. The shit is fucking nice. I love that it did so well. We got West Coast IPA from tallow+steel. This shave is going out to my buddy fucking Lee Hazley. One of my subs, and we always talk beer in the comments, and he definitely knows his shit. No two ways about it. He knows his shit about beer, and I love bouncing beer topics back and forth with him. This stuff right here, you can see it's kind of got this like brownish color to it. This stuff is dank, resinous hops with bright citrus notes on top. You can see it on the label around the outer perimeter, the scent notes and kind of ingredients in some cases. So we got the Cascade hops, Columbus hops, Centennial hops, and then it says grapefruit, tangerine, orange, and lemon. This one, I'm telling you, if you are a hop head, if you're a beer lover, whatever, IPA lover, this one is something to seek out on the BSTs, because it's nice. The label's nice. tallow+steel makes a good soap base. There's like no downsides to getting this soap if you're a beer lover. So, in the bougie brush bath, we got our newest brush to the collection. This one is from Smilez for Miles. Big Smiley himself. You can see his coin underneath. It's the skateboard with the beard. Skateboard eyes with the beard. Pretty cool. He's got it underneath the bottle opener. Fucking badass. Even the bottle opener, if you look at it in a certain light, looks kind of like a smiley face. But look at that. Real hops inside. I sent him hops to cast in resin and then turn it in the shape of the IPA glass, and specifically the one that has kind of like the cascading base, and I think he fucking nailed it. He did a great job. The shape is damn near dead on. It looks phenomenal. And I just love that the hops were stabilized to a point that like you could see the glands inside when they got cut through. And then I told him to put a pearlescent white because I knew this thing was about to be flossy, shiny as a motherfucker. I love it. And then of course we got the V69 soft titty knot. It's going down. First time using this knot as well. I'm not seeing much gels whatsoever, but not a big deal. That's not a deal breaker for me. I'm actually quite cool with badger knots with no gel at all. It doesn't matter. Soft tips, a nice gentle scrub, and you know, kind of like a medium backbone is where my preferences lie. So gel tips are, sometimes they're a positive, sometimes they're a negative. It all depends if it meets that criteria for me. This handle is kind of large and substantial. No big deal though. It's one of those handles that's a little bit taller, so it works very well for my Lancaster bowl here, because my Lancaster bowl is a little bit taller than some bowls that I had previously, And so tall handles really lend themselves to working well with my Lancaster bowl. Not that I can't get the job done with small ones. I just find it a little bit more like ergonomical when I have a tall brush in my Lancaster bowl. Damn. Did that tallow+steel fucking explode? I'm gonna add a little bit more water because I think it can take it. But I think we have enough to get to shaving for sure. This stuff, that didn't take much time really at all. It just, it fucking exploded really. So, Lee, this one's for you, bro. He inquired if I had this tallow+steel soap a little while back. And I told him I sure did. And I'll be using it soon. And at the time, I said I'll be using it soon because I knew my fresh hop brush, or like Smiley calls it, hops and pop, because it has the bottle opener on the bottom. But I knew my brush was coming to close to completion, so I told Lee that this shave was going to be coming up soon. And here we are, man. So I've used this soap multiple times. It was a gift from Jack over at the Virtual Groomroom. Thank you, Jack. Got a nice hefty lather here. Let's get a little scrub going. Okay. Definitely some soft tips. Definitely providing a gentle scrub. This isn't what I would call like soft as a cloud, soft as a pillow, but definitely soft, and they provide that gentle scrub that I enjoy. So far I think it's meeting my preferences quite well. It wasn't hard to splay whatsoever. So, but it didn't seem floppy either, so really I think it pretty much nails my preferences pretty well. This soft titty knot. Soft tips, not the softest, like I do think it could go just a little bit more in the soft tips direction, but definitely nothing to bitch about. They are definitely soft, but I think it's really close to my ideal preferences. Soft tips, nice backbone, and the flow through was nice as well. So we are going to be using the charcoal razors level 2. Let's see if we can capture that. You can see charcoal down there. Charcoal level 2, and it is on the alpha handle right there. And it's got a Polsilver Blade in it with a couple shaves on its belt. I just know Lee would fucking, he would love this soap. This shit is definitely dank and resinous. Like, one thing about this is it doesn't so much smell like an IPA, West Coast IPA. It doesn't smell like a beer. What it smells like is it smells like hops. And it just has that like pungent, resinous aroma with a bright citrus top. And that citrus aroma is present in a lot of hops. I always find it funny, people who like the citruses, and then they like bitch and moan about not liking IPAs, and I'm like, dude, citrus comes through so prominently on IPAs. I don't get how this isn't hitting for you. But IPAs are an acquired taste. I feel like the only reason people don't like them at first, and they kind of gotta try and try and try again, is because you really aren't accustomed to bitterness growing up. Like, there's not many equivalents to the taste of an IPA, like, as you're growing up. When you're a child, you don't really have like an equivalent bitter drink. And even as an adult or a teen or whatever, there's no like equivalent bitter meal or bitter candy or bitter, whatever. I mean, I suppose people get accustomed to the bitterness of coffee, but I still feel like that's different than the bitterness of an IPA. So, when you're dipping your toes in the fucking world of craft beers and IPAs, I feel like you really gotta kind of give yourself time to grow and build that acquired taste. Like, just try and try and try again. Because one thing you'll find is you will hate IPAs in the beginning. And then you'll go on and you'll try something else. You'll find that, you like a brown ale. And you're like, oh, well, this brown ale's kind of nice. It's kind of like sweet and nutty and, easy drinking. And then you'll try, some different lagers. You'll have yourself like a Helles lager, and you'll appreciate its nuances and how easy drinking it is. And then maybe you'll get into something like a porter, and it's a little bit more robust in flavor. And then you'll circle back around to IPAs after you've drank a few different styles and you've kind of gotten acclimated to the water. And now you can, wade back out into the deep end again, and you'll find that IPAs aren't as fucking bad as you once thought they were. And it's just an acquired taste. Like, I'm not saying you have to work up to it. Some people might like them off the rip, but I don't feel like enough people give them a chance. You know what I mean? They're just like one and done. Bruh. Like, I don't fucking like that. That's bitter. What the fuck? That tastes awful. And then it's like, dude, you've never had nothing like this before. Give it another swig. You know what I mean? Like, give it a chance. A lot of long-time craft beer drinkers, they talk about, their experiences with craft beer, and they kind of nerd out over it the same way we do about shave gear. And one common thread that I find is people don't like IPAs off the beginning. But when they circle back around and that like switch finally flips, IPAs are their favorite style, and they love them, and they can't get enough of them. And that's common amongst most craft beer drinkers. Don't like IPAs in the beginning, love them in the end. So, I'm telling you, give them another chance. Because they are so fucking good. Alright, how's everything performing? Pretty fucking good, because I've just been babbling on about beer on my shaving channel. But the shave has went pretty fucking flawlessly, so there's that. And I think we have ourselves a pretty smooth and comfy shave, so we'll call it there. Let's go ahead and rinse down the aftershave. The aftershave on this stuff really brings it, like, really pungent. I would not wear this aftershave out. And again, it's not for fear of smelling like beer, because I don't think it smells like beer. And I don't think it smells like, oh, this guy's fucking drunk, you know. It's not at all the same as, like, smelling like a beer that's been out overnight. Or, you know what I mean? It's not at all the same. This is, like, bright citrus, dank, resinous hops. And it's awesome. Like, it's awesome, but it's not something that I wear out. It's like for casual use. You know what I mean? Like, casual enjoyment. Like, I would enjoy it at the house. I wouldn't go grocery shopping in this bitch. Wouldn't wear this bitch to work. Wouldn't wear this motherfucker to a date. You know, like, this is for casual enjoyment. Not at all a going out type scent. It's polarizing, you know what I mean? Not to try to, like, spook anyone off from trying it, but if you're not familiar with hops, like I am, like I live in the hop capital of the fucking world, if you're not familiar with what hops smell like, then you might be, you know, put off by it. If you're thinking, oh, those citrus aromas that come off my beer, that smells so good, doesn't smell like your beer. It smells like hops. But for me, it smells like home. And that's why I really fucking enjoy this, because driving by the hop fields that surround my city, or visiting the hop plants that, you know, my father works at, and seeing them break hops down and make bales out of it, and then, you know, condense it and package it and extract oils and all this good stuff. That aroma is what this is the aroma of hops, not the aroma of beer. But goddamn, is it good stuff. The tallow+steel whipped up a very nice lather, but once I got it on the face, it kind of dissipated a little bit. Maybe I overhydrated it. That's always a possibility. Maybe my V69 is a lather hog. That's also a possibility. But we'll just see over multiple uses of the V69, and then we'll get a more accurate idea of if it's the knot or if it's just the lather itself, or if it was me. You know, I could have overhydrated that thing. But we're going to use the matching aftershave here. I do like tallow+steel's aftershave quite a bit, but I am about to smell like fresh pressed hop extract right now. And my wife is probably going to be looking at me like the fucking sex candle is going to lay dormant tonight. The sex candle will not be lit up. The degenerates will know what I'm talking about with that sex candle. It will definitely be cold tonight. I'm about to smell like fresh pressed hop oils. hop extract. But that's alright with me. God damn, that's nice. Anyhow, that was one hell of a shave. tallow+steel's West Coast IPA. I can't wait to see Lee's comments on this shit. I know he's gonna fucking be ecstatic. The charcoal level 2 with Polsilver Blade and alpha handle. Fucking love that thing. And then of course I used my fucking phenomenal Hops and Pop or Fresh Hop IPA brush. Just fucking love this thing. Definitely one of the most unique brushes never been done in the shaving space that I'm aware of. And just unique as I'll get out. Those hop glands. the characteristics of the hops inside the resin just played out fucking perfectly, and Roger from Smiles for Miles nailed it. So if you want some cool, like, unique shit, you got an off-the-wall idea, fucking hit up Smiles, man. He might be able to pull that shit off for you. I think he did an excellent job with this brush here. Excellent. And the V69 knot definitely was to my liking. I don't think it's going to be knocking any of my favorites off the top, but I'm going to use it some more, see if maybe my mind, changes about that. But definitely a fucking nice offering, that V69 Badger bulb. Use my Lancaster towel, my Lancaster bowl, and that'll about fucking do it. So we'll finish where we started with our fucking beer of the day, the Nog Nectar of the Gods. And thanks guys for watching. Thanks Lee. Thanks Roger. And thank you guys for all the support, all you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right.